Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I didn't post videos for a while because I was on a short break, but now I am back, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to use the selection tool in Artflow on Android specifically, so that layout might be a bit different. So to start, you're going to want to go into your menu and you will see the tools at the top. There is that square right there, and that is the selection tool that we're going to be using today. So firstly, you're going to want to have things that you need to select and or move or manipulate. If you don't know what the selection tool is, it is essentially just a tool that lets you select certain parts of your drawing on a layer, and from there you can move them around or manipulate them depending on the app that you're using. So firstly, let's get a color and just move it about by here, and I will show you how the selection tool works after we get a bit of this everywhere. So go up and click on that tool that I talked about earlier. There'll be a couple of options here, but what you're going to want to do in a basic way is just put it around the area that you want to be moved. The thing with this selection tool though, is that you cannot draw it on like you can with most apps. With this one, you can either use a circle or a square, which you can only do by going into here. There are other options to draw it on, but for that you would need to watch an advert or to actually buy the premium. But once you do select an area from there, you will see a bunch of options up here open up. The first one erases the entire selection area. The second one here allows us to go into a transform menu so that we can move it around. We can drag it and change it however we want, or we can use any of the other options at the bottom to manipulate it, like this one to make the selected area bigger, like this one to rotate it, this one to change perspective, and basically just anything from there. You can also flip it around in different ways. There's also this one here which can change the size of the selected area, just by dragging up and down. There's also this last tool here which can change how the things are selected. There's this one called Add, which means that you can have several selection areas in one to make it a bit of a different shape. Then there's this one called Replace, which is the automatic one, which just means wherever you select will be the new one and the previous one will be gone. Then there is Subtract, which will take out of the area that you have selected. Then there is Intersect, which only counts the areas that are in between the two things that are already there. For example, the old one here, which is in a strange sort of L shape, and this new one I'm making, the spaces that they both have overlapped will only be the ones left. And then there's Exclude, which, if I'm thinking correctly, is everywhere except where it intersects. Those are all different options, but here we're going to be doing Replace since it is a pretty simple one to do. Once you're in there, you will also notice that you can only draw inside the selected space. No matter how hard you may try, it won't go outside of that area, which is super duper useful. It is a super nice tool, and once you're done with it, you can just click this down here and just click off, and you will see then you no longer have that selected. It's really interesting and really fun to use, and while I wish that you didn't have to get premium to draw on things, I think Artflow still has a pretty good selection tool. That was how to use the selection tool in Artflow for Android. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, maybe consider supporting. Thanks for watching, bye!